guys, I've been thinking of making this video for a week now, and I decided that yeah, it's not a bad idea. So I started YouTube almost 1.5 years ago at the end of May, well after my birthday or around that, when I turned 18 and I could have my own card and then just use my own PayPal with my, well, not own eBay, but yeah, now it's mine, even though it's the same eBay. Confusing. But I started to collect albums 6 months earlier, from December 2011 December, sorry. So yeah, but there was only one album I got in December. So I tried to organize everything in time order, how I got them, and try to remember sellers, because at first time I've always just remembered them. So yeah, some were a bit hard and still I already started YouTube and I got albums which I didn't show and still put them here. So yeah. So the first ever K-pop album I got was Super Junior's Acha, the repackage of their 5th album. I was still in denial if Super Junior is my favorite group, and I'm not sure if Donkey was my bias then. I mean, he was, just didn't admit that, so I didn't really have a bias then. And actually this was, even though now looking at it, it's a disappointing thing compared to all their other stuff, but then it was just like amazing, and I listened to this album so many times. So like, this is the worst photo book they ever got. This is not even a photo book. So, and they are even dressed in the same clothes, even though they are not the same, but I don't really like that when they are dressed entirely the same clothes. So yeah, but this was my first ever album, got it from K-Pop Town. So yeah, I guess that's why I still stick to K-Pop Town sometimes, because they were my first ever shop. So yeah, acha. And then in January I ordered well, 3 things, but one, it was a double and I gave that to my friend. And I will start with that one. It was 21's second mini album, I'm the Best, which is with I'm the Best. So I bought this because basically without I'm the Best I'm not into K-pop. But actually without K-dramas I'm not into K-pop at all. But this was the first song I ever searched by myself and listened to it, and yeah. And it was in the same playlist, and that summer songs like, I don't know, Beyonce, who Girls Run This World, and David Guetta's Where the Girls At, something like that. I listened to that song a couple of days ago, so it's weird that they were in the same playlist. So that's why I got this mini album then. 21 used to be my bias girl group and first ever girl group, I guess, but then the YG just happens to do their stuff how they like to do, and I don't like that. So yeah, but I still like this album, and Bomb is there. So, and in the same package, still from K-Pop Town, I also got the Super Show 3 DVD. Half admitting already that Super Junior is my bias group, just half. But actually I got their DVD, that has to mean something, I guess. So, and I didn't watch this until like 2 months later. I didn't know. I watched so many K-dramas that time, but when I watched it, I already had the other 2, and then watched them in backwards. So I started with this one. This was the ever Super Show DVD I ever watched, and I was amazed by this packaging. I know now they're better, but then this was like, oh my god, this is so cool, like so designed and everything. Whoa. I was amazed by everything, like K-pop physical things. So that's it. So K-Pop Town. And then I discovered eBay with my dad's PayPal, and he did not like it. I did have the money, so it was not like I'm not spending my money, just I spent too much at once. So yeah, but then these are, most of these are from that bunch. So I believe I opened that package the first, even though some arrived on the same day. So my Sorry Sorry C version from Catch Up CD on eBay. So yeah, and it does have the photo diary. Yeah, it's like with the photo book, so it keeps together. So yeah, I put it like that. Yeah, I don't know, like it arrived in nice condition and stuff like that. So I did listen to it also, but then I started to, since I got more albums that day, like it wasn't as big deal as Acha was. So I still listen to this and the other albums I got that day a lot of times. So yeah. And there was a second package from Ajutul on eBay, which consisted of Twins, their first album. Oh my god, I was already on Elf. Okay, so I was already on Elf. This was like in February or January, end of January, something. Yeah. And then the same package with the repackage of Banamana, the version C. No, repackage, it's called repackage. So I got these 3 albums which I listened to, because I did not listen to that one, because I already listened to Acha. So, and in the same package still, so 3 albums. From Ajutul I also got my Donkey cover of Mr. Simple. This, when I ordered this, then I knew, whoa, he's my bias. He's my bias. And then, even though it didn't arrive yet, my friends told me, like with my 12 friends, they like had the members separated, like who has who, like owning them. And then she gave me Donkey, like she told like, oh, I already know he's not mine anymore. And it was so sweet. So I got Donkey. I believe I only have Donkey and Henry, I think, because already the others have their owners. The 2 of them, really, they just had all the members for all of them. So this was my first Mrs. Simple A cover, and I hugged this for so long when it arrived. Just a perfect album. And this is the only one which is damaged here, like, yeah, because I took out the postcards from this one. I did not do that with the others. So yeah, anyway, I want to get a new one, a sealed one, but I wanted to get it from Igarian, now K-pop market, because the Kyuhyun cover I bought from them arrived in perfect condition. So I think this did, but maybe this was already on it too. So I just need a sealed one later, but I don't have money for that, and I still don't have Shibon. So okay, let's go back there. It's too much space. And at the same time, but arrived later, I got their diary, 2012 diary. This is from K-pop Plus on eBay. They do have a shop though. And yay, I used it so much. So like for like almost half of it, like it's written full, and then nothing, because yeah, I don't know. I even wrote when I watched the drama episode in it, so I really did watch a lot of dramas. Yep. And then that's when my dad told no, but I already committed to buy an album, and somehow I convinced him that I need to buy that album, which was the last repackage I needed that time. The second album, now, like again, I was the person who also put Don Don at the bottom of my list. How bad I am, and now this is my favorite album. I'm just like always complaining. Everybody ignores Don Don, they don't talk about Don Don. Don Don is the best album, and why don't you? And also, I was also a person who bought this last, but still. Also, the photo book almost came up. This is from Ligarian K-pop market on eBay. So yeah, they also sell photo cards. Then bit later I got 3 albums together with 2 posters. Well, I had posters for the Super Show 3 DVD one, was my first ever poster. And then I bought 4 posters separately, Mrs. Simple A and B, Sorry C, and Bonamanari package, but I bought the albums a bit later. So those 4 posters were my first eBay order. And then this one came with a poster. I ordered it with a poster. I originally wanted to get the First Step CM Blue poster with it, but because of my dad I cancelled that one, so... But weird, I would have a CM Blue poster now. And then that package included, still from K-pop Market on eBay, Igarian. I like that name better because, yeah. I got these 3 albums. 2 of them came with a poster. The Don Don CD plus DVD repackage. This came with a poster. Just, yeah. this is the time when I actually started to decide that maybe I don't only need the repackages, since I already have the version of Mrs. Simple. Then Happy didn't have a poster, but yeah, I got it. This was one of the first subunit things I have, because the other one was me. And yes, I did not start with Supergirl or Perfection like a lot of people did. I started with their first album, so I don't know why, but I'm pretty proud of that. And this came with a poster, and then I realized after looking at it that this picture is not that good. I mean, Hangang looks amazing, but all the others are so yeah, but still have the poster on my wall. And I'm not sure about the next two ones, but I believe I got my original, which is not this one, Mrs. Simple B copy from a Hungarian girl, because I think she sold it because she got a Shindong photo card. So Shindong's Mrs. Simple B was my first ever photo card. I didn't even know what were those then. Yeah. So this is not that one. This is, I believe, my third copy. Not sure. So I got that from an Hungarian girl, and later I got one. This might be the Yes Asia one, or might not be. No, this is not that one. I'm not sure. Ooh, I feel so bad for not knowing this, but the original one was from a Hungarian girl. And then my next package from K-Pop Town included these three things. The Rococo CD, some third subunit thing I ever got, and at that time I didn't have anything, so I had one thing from each subunit, and I really liked that. And then I got the other two Super Show DVDs. I still remember the awkward packaging it came in. So I don't know which box was that anymore, but I still have it, I guess, under my bed. So the Super Show 2 one, and after this I did watch them in backwards order, so Super Show 3, 2 and 1, and then like the member numbers grew. It is funny like that. So yeah, this is from K-Pop Town as well. I like K-Pop Town. And then there was a bigger order with bunch of weird stuff, like the polar bear hat and jewelry, K-pop jewelry, and socks and stuff, but two main things which also came in it, also from K-Pop Town, were the chocolate set. I have no idea why I bought this. I just bought it, so don't ask me why. I didn't have a bunch of albums, but I just bought a chocolate set. Like, first you bought a lot of merch, and later when you get more serious into collecting, you just don't get the merch and just get the albums, I guess. But back then I bought a bunch of fan-made stuff, that's why I have this bracelet. I don't think I would have bought it. And then I have rubber ones for FX and at 2 PM. I also got those in this package, I remember. And the You single. For this I pretty much had every song they had on their own albums and not collaborations. So I pretty much did. Except for the Suju ones I was still missing. But then my first order from Yes Asia were the two Suju CDs songs I was missing, because this is the repackage. So Supergirl from Yes Asia, and it took so long. I got so worried. And that grey bubble mailer thing arrived. And whoa. But they arrived in really nice condition. And here is, but this is a Taiwanese version because I messed it up. Now I would never mess it up, so I'm but there's no difference except that it had Chinese lyrics and an OB on it and the back, I believe, so these won't be like this, or somewhere there was an OB, so yeah, I don't remember. So I got the two last albums which had the last Super Junior songs I was missing on physical release. And that's when we around got to April, I believe. Or I got these a bit later, not sure. I should have gotten them in March or April. I think they were in April though. But I ordered this like earlier, when I got them a lot earlier, so. And the actual release, which I got first as it was released, Donghae Ninyak Oppa Oppa, and my second photo card, the horizontal group card, what I got in this one. In April, I got it like almost pre-ordered, so like 2 days before. So, yay! And then with my friend, one of the off ones, we ordered 2 Sorry A's, and she got one, and mine, because I knew they were going out of print. Later they got back in stock, but they did went out of print for a long while, I think. Now it happens with the Don Don albums. So, yep. And then I got the other Perfection. I didn't want this original because I only wanted repackages, but then when I started to like Sorry A, then I just got this one too, with a poster from Great Music City. Yeah, that's it, Great Music City. This was, oh god, I don't remember where was this from. This is from that FY seller, on that something like that, on the Japanese seller. I know the seller. So, oh god, I don't remember where is this from. Oh yeah, it's from either Silver Cold Medal or either Dragon Music. I think that one. Something like that. Yeah, on eBay. So this one from Great Music City on eBay with poster. I thought these went out of print. Later they did, so I'm glad I got this one. And also got the poster with it. I didn't want it originally, but then now it has a place, so there's nothing wrong. And then the albums, well, I got these 2 before actually starting my YouTube, I believe. Yeah, this is not, well, this is the original copy, but I didn't get a photo book with it. I bought later another copy with a photo book, and then I kept the photo book and sold the copy. So yeah, so I got Kyuhyun's photo card in this one, the Elf version of Opera. And I got this, or this one first. I think, oh yeah, I did. The Donkey Puzzle was first, because yeah, I know that we were not home. Yeah, I know. I don't remember exactly. I think we were at the wedding. Yeah, so the Donkey Puzzle piece. And then the rest have unboxings, I believe, because I bought them from my graduation money. And this was actually received when I already had a YouTube, but I couldn't wait and had to check the photo card. This is not that copy, by the way, this is another one. But yeah, I got Inyak's version B photo card, and I remember being mad. Why did I get version B? I think that's the reason why he doesn't like me anymore and never comes in my albums. Inyak just hates me. So yeah, these are all the albums I got. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, wait, 16, 17, 18, there's something, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and the Mr. Simple A is my 26th thing, including the diary and the chocolate set. So yeah, that was my collection before I started YouTube. And then 5 months later I did my first collection video. So yeah, thank you for watching this long video. Bye!